Hey y'all, I'm Emily Haas, and I'm going to share with you today our brand new customer connection system and tracker that we're using for our monthly challenges. You can find the information for every challenge that we're doing each month right in Freedom Team in the guides. We've got the information, a social media kit. That's where you'll find this system. So be sure to check that out. But we're going to talk about this new customer connection system and tracker today because this right here is what takes and transforms these challenges from just something cute and fun that we do into retention building, referral creating gold. Hopefully, by now, you've watched Abby's training on our customer care system, and this is another layer of that system that she referenced that's just specific to our monthly challenges. So, what I want you to know is these challenges are not just events, they are an experience for our customers. And when our people feel seen, supported, and successful, that's when they stay. That's when they reorder, and that's when they bring their friends in. So these monthly challenges matter because they create community and people stay where they feel like they belong. They create results, they create momentum, they really help with retention, they create authentic connection opportunities for you and your customers, and they create referrals because there is a lot of excitement in these challenges and that is contagious. So these monthly challenges are one of the most powerful tools that we have for long-term retention, organic referrals, and enrollments. Okay, so here's what I want you to know. Your success will always, always, always rise to the level of your systems, not your intentions. Most of us want to be consistent. We have this deep desire to, be consistent with all kinds of things in our lives, right? And have good habits. But here's what I can tell you. Consistency is not just for certain personality types. It comes from intentionality, discipline, and having simple systems in place that you are actually using. So that's why we have created this customer connection system for the challenges. It is a game changer and it's given you a repeatable rhythms that set you, your challengers, and your team up for predictable success month after month after month. Okay, so now let me get this tracker up, not tracker, the system up so that you can see it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so as you can see on this tracker here, there are four phases in each challenge. Every single one of these phases matters. And what I want you to know is you don't have to memorize every line on this tracker. What you do need to understand is the purpose of each piece so that you show up intentionally for your customers. And I do definitely recommend printing this out, keep it where you can see it. I have mine in a notebook along with the tracker that I'm going to show you here in a minute. Okay, let's walk through this. The first phase is the pre-challenge. This is the week before the challenge actually starts. There's usually things dropping in the group by then. And our goal here is to build excitement with our customers around this challenge that they've committed to it. We're excited for them. We want to build excitement, prepare them, and help set expectations. And this matters because it's building belief before they even start with the challenge. It's opening the door for them to invite friends into it, and it's preventing overwhelm. And overwhelm is the number one reason that people go quiet. So we definitely want to prevent and limit that when we can. Okay, phase two is kickoff day. This is day one of the challenge each month. Our goal here is to plug our people into the challenge, show them where the group is, and just encourage them. Your energy on day one is really going to set the stage. It's going to be a huge factor in determining their participation. and it sends them a message that they are part of something bigger. You're basically wanting to set the tone for their whole experience on day one. And also, when you celebrate day one and you're asking them for a pink drink selfie, maybe, that shows that you are excited for them and what they're about to experience, and also sets the stage for them to share with friends. Okay, phase three, this is the challenge. This is during the challenge every day. We are not expecting you to check in with them every single day, but you do want to have multiple connection touch points during the challenge. The goal here is to help them stay consistent and connected and engaged with the group. And this matters because when they are being consistent, they will be experiencing wins. And when they're experiencing wins, they're going to keep going because their belief and excitement's going to grow. And the more engaged their experience is, the more likely they are to bring a friend into the next challenge. Are you noticing a pattern here? Okay, phase four. This is post challenge. We've had the challenge, it's over, but we don't want to just say, okay, that was fun, see you next time. We want to stay engaged and connected with our people, and basically want to transition them into what's coming next. And this is important because this is where you really start to dig into long term retention. We want to ask about their experience and help them recognize their wins. Sometimes we don't recognize our wins unless people help us do that, right? So we definitely want to be talking about their wins. And also, this is a wide open door as they're sharing their wins to help them, to ask them for a referral. Do they have friends they want to bring into the next challenge? Or can we write up their story and share it, right? So those are all the phases, all very important. But side note here, one thing that I do want you to know is that you can use this system individually. You can use it with each person that you have doing the challenge. Or if you have multiple people doing the challenge, you can actually take them and put them together in a messenger chat or a text chat. Now, don't put anybody in a group chat without their permission. We do not want to be doing that. But if you have their permission and want to put them all together in a group chat, that's a great idea, because what it's going to do is help build that community. They're building relationships with each other, encouraging each other, cheering each other on, and it makes it easier for you to drop reminders in there and just cheer them on collectively as a group. Okay, so here are a few pro tips. Number one, use the tracker. I'm going to show you that here in a minute, but don't rely on your memory solely. It will fail you. It will fail you. Use the tracker. Batch your messages and keep a copy of your check-ins in the Notes app on your phone just for easy access. So you can copy, paste, tweak as needed, but it's all right there. Tag your people in the group often. That's going to help build engagement and boost the visibility of it, okay? And then if you need reminders to check in with your people, there is no shame in setting reminders on your phone saying, okay, go check in with Susie today, right? And that's just going to help you not let anybody slip through the cracks. And then when you can send a voice message, do that. You don't have to send voice messages for every connection and touch point, but if you can mix it up and send some text messages and some voice messages, that's just going to go a long way. And it also always lets people hear your voice and your excitement and your encouragement for them. And just remember that you set the tone here for your challengers, right? So when you are joyful, when you have high energy, when you're cheering them on, that is going to create engaged customers who feel seen and supported. Okay, so now let's look at the tracker. Okay, here we are. So what you're going to see here, first of all, this tracker is going to be your secret weapon. It is going to take the overwhelm out of supporting one challenger or multiple challengers. It's going to help you not drop the ball. right? Like I have done so many times. But when we have a tracker and we can actually visually see how many touch points we've had with somebody, that helps us to not drop the ball, okay? So you'll see the different categories here. We've got their name, the different phases, the pre-challenge, day one, during challenge, post-challenge, and then there's a notes section at the bottom so that if you need that, that's there. And each column has a different number of circles to check off here. So that directly corresponds to the number of connections that we have recommended on the other sheet in the system, right? What I want you to know is that every circle here is not just a checkbox. It is a connection touch point with your customer. So when you are checking these little circles, you know that you have helped your person feel seen and supported. This elevates you as their sponsor and it helps keep you proactive instead of reactive. Like I said, it definitely prevents those dropping the ball. Oh, I forgot about her moments kind of thing where, you checked in with her on day one and the next thing you know, it's day 12 and you hadn't actually talked to her any time in between. This is going to help you have very many less of those moments, okay? When your people feel supported, they stay, they bring friends. So let's tie this all together. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Let's tie this all together. This system is going to help you create the experience for your customers, right? The tracker organizes the system here and helps keep you as the sponsor on track so you can best support them. When you are being consistent in supporting them and connecting with them, that is fostering and growing your relationship with your customers. Relationship is why people stay. They feel seen, they feel supported, they feel part of a community and something bigger than themselves. They want to bring people in, and that leads to referrals. This is how you grow a stable, thriving customer base that keeps participating month after month after month. And it grows because, again, they start inviting their people. So I just want to encourage you, use this system that we have created. Use the tracker, use the challenges, plug your customers into it, keep it simple, put it all together in a notebook so you have it in one place. Keep it joyful, keep your energy up, and keep showing up for your people because, again, your success will always rise to the level of your systems and not your intentions.